Hello, Jameson. Please remember that if you send a super chat, it is 20, okay? This is only for if you have Cash App, PayPal, or Chime. Alright, but welcome in. I'll make an exception this time, okay? But if you send a super chat, if you don't have Cash App, PayPal, or Chime, it is 20 in the chat, okay? Wait 1 second. Let me plug this in. Alright, let's see. But yeah, it says in the pinned message 20, no exceptions, okay? But I'll make an exception this time. You're good. Alright, let's see. My mic. Welcome in. 1 second. Alright. Sound better. I'll get your timestamp. And then I will read your question. And I think someone just sent a... Oh, it was Pretty Girl Mel. Okay. Let me see. Jameson, when you super chat, does it allow you to change the amount? Like, does it allow you to edit the amount that it sends? Because when I was trying to do it, it only went in like 10, 20. So let me know, because I might change that if it allows you to send the 12 and whatnot. Okay? I just got to know. Let's see. It did? Okay. All right. Well, in that case, then I will change my sign. Okay? Let's see. All right. So, Jameson, your timestamp will start at 18 minutes. That's good to know. That's actually very good to know. All right. Let's see. And then Mel, you will be after Jameson. Okay? You have to click on the price? Okay, okay. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it when I tried to send it to myself, but that's good to know. I will change that later. That means hopefully more people can get readings then. All right, let's see. So you said, all right, so when you graduate, will you be successful in the career you chose? And if this Cancer, are you going to be in a healthy... Okay, so which one do you want to do? Because it's per question, so let me know. You want to know about the Cancer, if you're going to be in a long-term relationship, or the successful in your career after you graduate? Welcome in, you guys. Yeah, you can send as many as you want, but it has to be per question. All right. Basically, payment per question. But yeah, if you send another one, I can answer the other question, okay? Okay, I see it. All right, let's see. All right, so we'll start with your graduation question. And then it'll be Mel. All right. So for Jameson, when Jameson graduates, will he be successful in the career he chose? Let's see. When Jameson graduates, will he be successful in the career he chose? Let's see. Okay, got the Two of Swords. You may actually become kind of indecisive about what you want to do, okay, down the line when you graduate. There might be something that you actually want to think about doing instead or on top of, what you're already doing now or planning to do now, okay? So let's see. You may realize that something doesn't make you as much money, okay? So you may think about either going toward another type of career or doing something on the side of the career that you already want, okay? So let's see. Because something may not be, something may not be sustainable when it comes to financial reasons, okay? So let's see. Or you may not be able to, I'm not saying you won't be able to, I'm not saying you won't be able to find a job for the career you're wanting to go toward, but when it comes to the pay, it's like you might need some extra money just to, survive or, for other things that you might want, okay? So let's see. Will James be successful in the career that he is going for? Yeah, Four of Cups is something about I don't think you're going to want to pursue this career that you're doing right now. Okay? I feel like you're going to change your mind. You're going to become kind of indecisive. Okay? Something may get kind of old quickly. All right? Let's see. Will James be successful in the career that he has chosen? Let's see. Yeah, Five of Cups and the World reverse. Okay, so yeah, I don't see you wanting to continue that. Okay, let me see though. Yeah, it's something about money too. Five of Pentacles reverse. I see you being on the fence, literally. Like it could have something to do with finances. Okay, you may feel like also or realize that something is not as secure. Okay, but it might make you happy. Okay, so it can make you happy, but when it comes to the financial part, I think you're going to want to find something else or on top of what you're planning to do. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Let's see. I see you losing. Yeah, I see you losing passion for it. Okay. Three of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Wands reverse. Let's see. And, people change their majors and things like that all the time. So, that's not uncommon. But for Jameson, will he be successful when it comes to the career he's chose? Let's see. I'm getting a yeah. Okay, a yes. We have the Hierophant, but like I said, I see you changing your mind. I see you, navigating or pivoting when it comes to this actual career choice, okay? Let's see. But I do feel like you will have a lot of fun as well when it comes to whatever this is, okay? Something can make you happy, but you got to make sure that, you can, support yourself outside of that, okay? So let's see. Let's see. All right, so for Jameson, okay. For Jameson, will Jameson be successful when it comes to the career he has chose? Yeah, look, falling apart, okay? Falling into pieces. Whoa, 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 my cards are going crazy. And we have drama. So I see you, yeah, like I said, I see you enjoying it, but you got to make sure it's sustainable, okay? Something may kind of fall through or apart down the line, and you may get kind of anxious about whether something is going to work out long term, okay? You said you're in the automotive industry and it's kind of hard and you do love it. Yeah, I see you enjoying it, I definitely see you enjoying what you do, which is great, you know, because you should always do what you love. And we have putting in the work, okay? So you may not fully give up on it, but like I said, you can always find something to do on the side as well, okay? Or for the meantime, you may have to choose something else, you know, and there's plenty of side hustles out there. So it's not like you won't have other options, you know, to do for work. Let's see, you know, people DoorDash, people Uber, all that stuff. So let's see. Um, for Jameson, will he be successful when it comes to the career he has chose? Let's see. Yeah, make sure you go with your intuition or your gut feeling, okay? About your, I'm hearing next choice, okay? And we have effective communication. I think yes, you yourself will be very successful in this, but look, penny pinching also came out too, okay? Um, I would definitely find something also, okay? I don't want to tell you to give up on that. But yeah, skill development, okay? And look, finances reversed here too, okay? So the money is the only main issue I see here. But yes, I feel like you will develop a lot of skills, okay? As long as you keep at it. Also, I'm looking at the independent card, going your own way, okay? So something also by January, or by, I know that's in like a month, but around the beginning of next year, you might want to start planning what also, or something also you can do, excuse me, something else or also that you can do on the side, okay? Let's see. Yeah, and we have destroyed, okay, shattered, and chained, reverse. I literally see you freeing yourself from this career choice, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Um, but as long as it makes you happy, just make sure you take care of yourself outside of that, okay? But that is what I got. But I am getting a yes. You yourself, you are good at what you do, and you will develop a lot of skills. And I don't know what the other word is besides skills by doing this repeatedly, okay? Let's see. And then you said for, will you be in a, let me see, let me scroll up. Will Jameson and this Cancer be in a long, healthy relationship? Let's see. Will Jameson and the Cancer be in a long-term, healthy relationship? Let's see. Okay. The High Priestess. Okay. Will the Cancer and Jameson be in a long-term, healthy relationship? Okay. So I do see either one or both of you having some sort of control issues um, when it comes to this actual relationship. When it comes to the healthy part, I see you guys, you know, I see a lot of indecision here. Okay. I'm not saying y'all are gonna, you know, go your separate ways, but there might be something where, you know, you feel like you need to do what you got to do, and she feels like she's got to do what she's got to do, you know. So, I do see some stagnation when it comes to this connection, okay? And you guys feeling like something is not or no longer making you happy down the line because I feel like there's power struggles or there will be power struggles in this connection between you and the Cancer, okay? Let's see. As I see forward movement and then it kind of like backtracks, okay? So let's see. Will Jameson and the Cancer be in a long-term healthy relationship? I don't see you guys giving up fully on each other, okay? So you guys could go like in and out of a connection. Um, but I do see, like I said, the power struggle. So that could be a big issue um, for you guys. Let's see. Will Jameson and the Cancer be in a long-term healthy relationship? Yeah, I see you guys going in and out of this connection. So, and you know, it's not to say couples don't fight, right? That happens. But if it becomes constant, you know, or if you find yourselves always being in and out of the situation, not really ever being able to be consistent, you know, you guys may kind of think about what you really want from this situation with each other. Okay, I see indecision. Let's see. Will the Cancer and Jameson be in a long-term healthy relationship? Yeah, I see a lot of stress, a lot of worry. Okay. The attraction will still be there. Okay, so it's not that, anybody should feel, not attractive or anything, but this is kind of like I said, power dynamic struggles, issues. I see you guys going in and out of the situation, and again, being very indecisive about what it is. Yeah, yeah. I want to say no, okay, but I see you guys not fully letting go of each other or going in and out of breaks, okay, and if I'm being honest, I don't feel like breaks or too many breaks in a relationship are healthy. You know, if you guys can't work it out, negotiate, compromise, then obviously, it's not going to be that healthy. Okay. But let's see. Yeah, I see you guys walking away, okay, from each other, or like I said, it's a back and forth thing. 8 of Cups. And one of y'all may lose a lot of passion for this because of every time you guys go on a break or separate from each other. Okay. I also feel like it's because one of y'all or both of y'all, it's like y'all can't get on the same page when it comes to maturity. Okay. So eventually, like I said, I see you guys kind of going, well, this isn't working, and we've tried 20 times, or however many times it is. And I see you guys kind of going your separate ways, focusing on your careers, money, your job, and the moon reverse. Let's see. There's still going to be love there, okay? There is still love here, but just because you love somebody doesn't always mean that it's meant to work out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's see. Also, be careful of pregnancy, okay, with the Empress here. If you guys do, I mean, everybody does that usually, but if they're in a relationship, but I don't see consistent commitment. Okay, let's see. And yeah, the Lovers reverse is at the bottom of the deck here too. Okay, so you may be careful if you don't want that. If you don't want pregnancy, be careful of tying yourself to somebody that you're not consistent with. Not specifically you, but the connection isn't consistent. Okay, let's see. Will the Cancer and Jameson be in a long-term healthy relationship? Whoa. Got financial clarity, musician reverse, passion reverse. Yeah, losing yourself. I see you guys working on it, so I want to say that's good, but overall, it's kind of like, will you make it happen? Will this actually be able to last healthily? Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's see. If you guys end up, sticking around each other, even if it is on and off, I see it being very difficult to keep up with emotionally. Okay, I think you guys both want this to work, but like I said, just because you want something to work doesn't mean that it will or should. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's see. For Jameson, will the Cancer and Jameson have a long-term healthy relationship? Also, finances could be an issue. We have mindful spending. Yeah, I see someone or both of y'all kind of leaving each other out in the cold again. Okay, you see how it's going like back and forth. Y'all get back together and then y'all separate, but y'all don't want to let go of each other, but it's technically not working. Yeah, look, unfinished business. Okay, so it's a lot of back and forth between you guys. So anything else for Jameson? So overall, I'm going to say no, it's not healthy, but I do see you guys working on it. But yeah, hot-tempered, frustration, okay? If you guys do keep going back and forth in this situation, it's going to take a lot of forgiveness, okay? So Anything else for Jameson? Yeah, growth reverse, agriculture, livestock reverse, spiritually woke. This, I feel like this, you guys could have a spiritual connection, you know, especially if you guys got like, excuse me, eighth house synastry. I don't know if you know y'all's, I don't know if you know y'all's birth charts or anything like that, but that could be why, or like a soul tie, you know. That's also another reason why sometimes people have a harder time fully letting go of each other, okay? But it might be more of a spiritual, quote unquote, lesson for you guys, okay? Something that you're not supposed to be in forever, but that will teach you a lot about, you know, ego, what you want, what you don't want, you know, self awareness, realizing what things truly are and aren't, you know, okay? But that's what I got. And also, the last card that came out here is crying over you, okay? So I do see you guys trying to make it work, but I don't think it will be too happy, you know? All right, but that is what I got for you. Yeah, and that happens. I feel like that's very normal, especially for, you know, certain couples. There's definitely a bunch of reasons, especially spiritually, why people are, you know, why they have a hard time letting go of each other, even if it's not working. All right, but that is what I got for you. Thank you, Jameson. And if I have a moment, I will change because I got to go to Nightbot and change the messages for the prices too. But thank you for letting me know about the super chat thing. I did not think that it would work like that. All right. So thank you, Jameson and Mel. You are up. Give me 1 second. Let me enter you in the raffle. Okay. If you get a reading from me, all you have to do is email me one time. Okay. You don't have to do it every time you get a reading, but I do a raffle at the end of every month for you guys to have a chance to win 5 free personal reading questions. Okay. So that is what I'm doing for Mel. But you do have to email me. Otherwise, I cannot contact you if you win. Okay. All right. Let's see. So he said, so you found out why you didn't get the job. It was an AI glitch. Okay. See, I knew it. I knew it. Okay. In the system because you applied more than 3 times. Oh, okay. But your question is, will the Aquarius have a problem with picking you up from the airport if you do go to Jamaica? Let's see. I do not like the AI job application shit. I've seen videos on YouTube of people having a tough time with that. Like, just do stuff in person. Okay, but let's see. Will the Aquarius have a problem with picking up Mel from the airport if she does go to Jamaica? Let's see. Oh, he may not want to travel. Okay, we got the 8 of Wands reverse. He may not have the gas money to go there, okay, or to get you, okay. We have the Page of Swords reverse. He will try to, you know, help you find other ways to get, you know, to him or to wherever you're trying to go if you do go. But when it comes to the airport, he may not be able to, I'm hearing navigate too. Like, he may not understand how to get there or navigate the airport. Okay. Also, when it comes to actual gas money or something like that, he may not have that at the time. Okay. Part of him doesn't want to, I want to, damn, what's with my speech today? Part of me is getting something about, like, with the 4 of Wands reverse here, he may not want to leave the house, or he may not be comfortable going places outside of what he's used to, you know? So, okay. But he may not be comfortable with new territories, you know? So let's see. Will the Aquarius have a problem with picking up mail from the airport to go to Jamaica. He may have a family member try to do it for him, okay? 10 of Pentacles. Because I don't see him, like, he's going to kind of cop an attitude. Like, I don't think he's used to getting out of his, whatever environment he's in. It's like he doesn't want to leave what he's used to, if that makes sense, okay? Even if it's close to him. Yeah, look, Chariot reverse. So I'm getting a yes off the bat. He will have a problem with going there. I feel like it's a mix between laziness and also he's afraid to, you know, navigate some new territory when it comes to picking you up from the airport. Okay. He will want to see you though. Okay. He will want to see you. We have the Two of Cups here. But he may have someone else go get you or, you know, try to get a hold of you. Yeah, the World card reverse here too. Okay. Let's see. Will the Aquarius have an issue with picking up mail from the airport? Let's see. He may have like his mother or a feminine energy go do it for him. Okay. Yeah, because Death card is like he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, lack of direction with the Page of Wands reverse here. It would be difficult for him. Five of Wands too. There's something about he thinks something also would take too long. Okay, with the seven of Pentacles. But he would want to make sure you get there, you know, to him. I do feel like he does want to see you, but you know, the navigation and you know, the airport is kind of like chaotic sometimes. I don't know if you've ever been to Chicago O'Hare, but I know I would definitely have someone drive me because I would probably get lost. You know, so his mom, yeah. I was looking at the Empress, so it could be his mom or a feminine energy to go do it for him. Let's see. Would the Aquarius have an issue with mail or picking up mail from the airport? Let's see. Would the Aquarius have an issue picking up mail from the airport? Let's see. Yeah. I don't know why that just made me laugh, but we have insecure. You could be kind of insecure about, you know, how to get there, how to navigate. Okay. And then we have the bridge as well. Okay. So I don't know if there's like a specific bridge that he has to cross. Like, I don't think he's been in a certain territory, or at least not driving himself. I don't think he's been somewhere before. Like, he would have to practice going to the airport before you even get on the plane to go to Jamaica. Like, he would have to practice. Okay, so I go this way, I go that way. The GPS says, okay, so I can't go that way. I got to turn here. Like, they would have to practice the routine or the route. Okay. And then we have walking away. Let's see. By the end of the month. Look, within the vehicle, literally reversed. Okay, so I don't think they want to drive. I don't think they want to drive. You said it's different now? Yeah, that could be why. Because I feel like he may get lost or confused about, you know, how to get to you at the airport. And we do have keeping a promise. So like I said, the good thing is like he would try to find a way for you guys to, you know, meet up or find each other. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, unavailable reverse. It's not like they can't do it. Okay. But it's more so insecurities about how to get there, how to find their way around. But he will find someone to, you know, help you out. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Will the Aquarius have an issue with picking up mail from the airport? Whoa. Yeah, I think he's being kind of lazy too. That's coming out again. We have research reverse. It's like he doesn't want to get up and go try to figure it out, you know, like how to get there. Yeah, scarcity tactics. He's scared. Aw. Yeah, he doesn't want to learn. He doesn't want to learn something new. That's why I feel like it's kind of lazy. Okay, but let's see. And then we have photo proof, indecisive, liquid courage. He may be doing something else, like partying or something around the time that you would be getting there, okay? Or he wants to go party or drink or something like that instead. Let's see. Will the Aquarius have an issue with picking up mail from the airports? They might be out to eat, having drinks, having a good time. Okay, he feels like something else is worth the time rather than, picking you up. And yeah, again, anxiety. Okay, I'm getting a yes. They would have a problem, and we have retreating here as well. Okay, that's going to be my last card for your reading right here. But you see how he's kind of like he's like, oh no, he's ducked in the whatever this is. He's scared in this card. Okay, but I am getting a yes, but at least he will try to figure out how to get you where you need to be. Okay. He could be being a little bit dramatic. Okay. I don't think he's used to being wherever. He's not used to some sort of route. He would rather go have someone else do it for him. Okay. But yeah, definitely if you do go, make sure, you got that all set up beforehand. So you're not like, oh my God, where are they? Okay. But that is what I got. Thank you. Thank you. And I think now, yes, the list is open. Okay. I'm going to grab my laptop and fix the message on Nightbot for the super chats. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I just saw you. I just saw it come through. 1 second. Nightbot. And then let me get you in the raffle. Got Mel. Oh yeah, your timestamp is at I think like 35. I'll correct it after. All right. So let me know your next question. Hey, Sade, welcome in. All right, let me know. I'm about to do Mel's question and then the list is open. All right. Let's see. All right, you said you haven't been talking like that, and the Aquarius is like, there's a problem he has with me. You think the Aquarius has a problem with you? All right, 1 second. Okay, so do you want to know what his issue is? So you want to know how he feels about what you said the last time you had a conversation? I'm just making sure I asked the right thing. All right. Just in general, does he have an issue with you that he's not addressing? Okay, okay. All right, let's see. So I'm just changing this real quick. Okay. And then I'll change the night pot later. All right, so for Mel, is the Aquarius, does he have an issue with her? Is he having an issue with something he's not telling her? Let's see. Is the Aquarius having an issue with Mel that he is not addressing to her? He's not happy about something. Let's see. Ace of Pentacles reverse. He feels like something's not fair. Something it could be about what you said, okay, with the Hermit when I split the deck. Whatever was said, he feels like it kind of throws him off balance. Especially if it has anything to do with his home, okay, or his confidence, okay, something that makes him feel secure. He could feel like you said something that makes him feel not balanced inside, you know. Let's see. I do feel like he does have an issue with something that you said, okay. Let's see. Yeah, he could feel like you said something out of, I don't know if it's spite, okay, or if you said something quickly, you know. I'm hearing like slick at the mouth, okay. Like, I don't know what you said to this person, but it did not make them happy. It kind of attacked their ego or their confidence, especially if it has anything to do with their stability. Okay, and then we have the Temperance reversed as well. Let's see. Is the Aquarius acting funny with Mel because of something he's not telling her? Yeah, I feel like he would rather keep it more to himself, okay? Rather than yeah, address it. So I want to say yes. Woo, I'm dropping cards. And there's his energy on the ground. King of Swords reverse just fell out. He also could feel like you're being manipulative or trying to, you know, get a rise out of him, or have some sort of power over him. So yes, I am getting a yes. They do feel some type of way. Okay. Yeah, you hurt them. Okay. You hurt their feelings. Ten of Pentacles reverse. Let's see. The Emperor. Yeah, so I don't know. Whatever you said, it had something or something about what you said hit their ego. And now they're questioning themselves. Or if they're, you know, man enough, strong enough. So they are being, you know, kind of toxic towards you right now because of something that you, confirmation, Ace of Swords, that you said. Okay. So it's something you communicated. And they feel like, you know, if you want to talk to them again, or if you want to, excuse me, if you want to be on good terms again, you might need to apologize. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if it's something about you walking away. We have the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Five of Pentacles reverse. You don't know what you said. I think it has something to do with, you know, did you set boundaries with this person already or anything like that? Because it could have something to do with that. Because he feels like, well, damn, he is keeping this a secret or to himself. Okay, we have the Moon and the Four of Cups. He is upset about something. He is very defensive. Five of Wands about whatever you said. Yeah, that's that communication, okay? Let me see. Let me get some clarifiers. Let's see. Why is the Aquarius acting funny with Mel after the last conversation they had? Let's see. Oop. And we have Painter, Illusion. So why is the Aquarius acting like this when it comes to Mel? Tyler, I don't think you really said anything too harsh, okay? But this person could have a very fragile ego, okay? Because we have tolerating abuse reverse, so I don't think you're necessarily saying anything too crazy, okay? But it definitely hurt them and their confidence. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. Why is the Aquarius acting funny toward Mel when it comes to their last conversation that they had? Oh, they feel like you don't really know who they are, or that you might kind of think that they're one way when they're not. You know how some people are like, oh, that's what you think of me, So they kind of don't want to hear whatever perception of them that you have, even if that is who they are. Some people don't want to face what they're actually portraying to people. So they just kind of act like it doesn't exist, even though it does. Let's see. For Mel, let's see. I feel like you made them question themselves. They have detective. They're trying to get their mojo back. Okay. So let's see. What could Mel have said to make the Aquarius feel this way? Did you call them slow or something? We have procrastinate. I don't know if it's something they feel like you see them in a certain way that they don't like. But maybe that's who they are, or what they're showing you, Let's see. Yeah, set the record straight. They feel like you need to know who they are. Stop assuming that they're this way or that way, even if that's how they're acting, Yeah, evaluation. It's something about how you see them. They feel like you need to reevaluate your perception of them, or that you see them in a negative light. This is also like someone saying, oh, that's not me anymore. I was a kid, But if they're still acting that way, that's still who they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I got. I do feel like they are, holding a grudge. I don't know if it's specifically stemming from the last conversation you had, but, sometimes people think of things from forever ago and they're like, wait, I remember what she said to me that one time. I'm mad again. It could be something like that. If you really don't know, like, what you said specifically, because he feels like you see him some way that he feels uncomfortable with. But like I said, if that's how he acts, then, if you act a certain way, people are going to see you that way, If you don't want people to see you a certain way, then don't act like that, He said it probably was because in the last time we sat and had a conversation, you told him that he treats women a certain type of way because he was hurt in the past and he thinks everybody's gonna hurt him. Yeah, so you called him out. You called him out, and he doesn't like that. It sounds like he has a issue with self accountability or self awareness when it comes to his actions. Sometimes people really, well, I think sometimes people really don't see how they're acting because it might be kind of subconscious. Um, but sometimes people gotta say it to them so that they realize, oh shit, I am acting this way because, that's why people need therapy. So they can see what is the root cause of their whatever behavior, you know? He was like, no, I've never been hurt. He's lying. He's lying. I've never been hurt. It's crazy. I feel like we've all been hurt, unless you're like, I don't know, a psychopath or a sociopath. I don't know the term. Unless you got no emotions. He's clear. No, he's hurt. He's been hurt because he's hurt in this reading. If you hold a grudge, that's a part of hurting, you know? Because if you weren't hurt about something, you wouldn't even be holding a grudge. But that's what I got. I think he needs to have a intervention with himself, but that probably won't happen, you know. And sometimes people just don't want to see what they're acting like. All right. Let me see. All right, thank you, Mel. I'm checking my list right quick. All right, and I don't know if Sade is still in the chat, but the list is open, okay? I'm gonna change the, oops, let me, okay. So I'm changing the super chat thingy, since now I know that you guys can actually change the, I don't know why it wasn't letting me do it. Let me try it again. Because it didn't give me an option to change the amount when I tried it. Yeah, it's still not letting me click it. I wonder why that is. Wait, let me see. Yeah, no, it's not letting me do it. As long as y'all can do it, that's fine. All right, let's see. Okay, let's. That actually makes things a lot easier. All right. Load this up. List is open. Hello. All right, Mel, I just got yours. Thank you. And then Mel, when you're in here, let me know. Can you do me a favor? Real quick though, Mel, can you try to, I'm not saying super chat, but can you click on the thing as if you were going to and see if you can change the amount on the thing? Because I can't do it. I don't know if my connection's being weird right now. Hope not. Let's see. I just need you to try. I'm not saying send it through, but for some reason it doesn't let me change the amount if I'm trying to do it. So I just want to make sure everyone can, you know what I'm saying? See if you could change the number on the super chat. Because I am confused. No, but like if it's 12, like can you type a number? Oops. Can you type a number? Because I can only type a message. Because that guy did it, but I don't know why it's not letting me do it. And I just tried it for somebody else's chat too, and it still didn't let me change the amount. So let me know. Because that is so strange. I don't know why it doesn't let me do it. Because it goes in increments, not... Right, that's what I thought. But it doesn't let... How did he do that? How did he change the number? Because I want to allow people to have super chats, but I don't want them to get comfortable just sending any amount, you know? All right, well, I'll change that later. I don't know. That is confusing me. But yeah, super chats are a backup method anyways. All right, let's see. So for your question, you said, so the Aries has been acting real weird and shady. Like you were saying probably a month ago, he was trying to get with you behind his new girl's back, and you think he wants to do it again, but he's being heavily watched by the girl. Okay. So you want me to... What's your question? Maybe it's my device. I don't know. Okay, is he going to try again to get with you? Let's see. All right, so is the Aries going to try to get with Mel again? Let's see. Is the Aries going to try to get with Mel again? Let's see. Is the Aries going to try to get with Mel again? He does have temptation. Okay, we got the yeah, he's nervous too though. Okay, with Nine of Swords and the Devil reverse. So he does think about it. Okay, he does want to try to approach you in that manner again, yes. And then we have the Judgment reverse. Okay, so they know that it would be more of a burden as well on them if they were to try to. They feel like they wouldn't really get what they want out of you if they were to try again, though. Okay, but they do want to. They do think about it. But they would feel turned down anyways. Okay, so let's see. And we have so something about you saying no or you not, wanting him like that, it makes him feel less than and like you don't care, which, you know, let's see. And then we have the Justice. So, yeah, he will try again. But he may be the type to, persist and still get rejected. Because it's like he knows that something's not really going to go in his favor when it comes to hitting on you and stuff like that. But he's still, going to try again just in case, it's that type of thing. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Let's see. Oops. What is happening to my laptop? Out of memory. What? Okay, anyways. So many things are happening today. Let's see. So for Mal, is the Aries going to try to hopefully he doesn't forget, but yeah, it's like he does want to be sneaky. Okay, we got the Seven of Swords. He will be purposely trying to, step out. Let's see. This is like somebody who enjoys when you say no to them. That's very weird. Okay, but we have the Five of Wands. It's like they purposely will like try again, even if they're told no. So like this person doesn't understand boundaries apparently. Okay, yeah, they know better than to do that. They know better than to try to hit on you again. But they'll try again. They'll do it again because they're tempted to, or they're tempted by you. I'm not saying you're doing anything to tempt them, but they do think about that a lot. He said it's crazy because the girl is over here mad at you and she needs to be mad at him. Right. No, that's understandable. Let's see. But I always say that's what happens when you choose to date someone who has a child with someone else. Even if that person doesn't want them, they're still going to be a part of y'all's lives. Like that's the mom, that's the dad, that's you chose, not you, but her. She chose to insert herself into a situation. She already knew that you guys had kids, and if you choose to stay, then you're gonna have to accept that the mother will be around, or the father will be around if it's a man. So let's see. Yeah, Three of Swords reverse. Okay. Part of him, he doesn't like the idea of you being moved on from him because he's not moved on. He does still have emotion for you, King of Cups. So he's kind of just, staying in limbo when it comes to, his emotions for you. Even if he still gets rejected, it's like he'll still try, hoping that, maybe next time you'll say yeah or, fall for him. Yeah, look, it's not reciprocated. Two of Cups reverse. Let's see. Yes, as long as he keeps trying. Temperance reverse, Star card reverse, Three of Cups reverse. So it's like a third party situation, but not. It's like a third party situation, but not in a romantic way. You know what I'm saying? Okay? Because we have the Three of Cups reverse and the Lovers reverse. Yeah. He's going to keep, getting rejected. I think he likes the idea of just stepping out and not being committed. He could like cheating or the feeling of cheating, Yeah, so yeah, it's like he'll return to you just to get kicked out or, pushed away. He doesn't, yeah, he's kind of very selfish when it comes to your boundaries. Nine of Cups reverse, because that's like somebody who will literally, they don't care how you feel, you know, they don't care if you don't like them. They're going to do what they feel like they want to do, which is not good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they feel like there's always going to be a new opportunity to try again. And get rejected every time. Okay, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, Sun card reverse. They don't, this, I'd be careful, because this is somebody who literally doesn't care if you say no. They'll be like, well, maybe next time. No, maybe next time. No, you know, that's, yeah, that would be annoying. I don't know what, oh, I can't say that. All right, let's see. All right, so for Mel, will the Aries try to hit on Mel again? Let's see. It's a one-way street for him. This is not a two-way street. This is a one-way street for him. He does watch you. He does stalk you. He could feel like you're more abundant, okay, than he is, or than whoever he's dating is. Okay, we have marrying for money. So I feel like he might be the type of guy who goes for women with money, or women who, you know, they're more stable, so he doesn't have to put in the work. Let's see. Yeah, look, success, okay. He could feel not, and that's not an excuse, but he could feel kind of unsatisfied in his current situation, okay? Oh, God. Yeah. I don't know, I just got a message. Okay. You see this? This just made me think of like a dick, okay, being dry. Nothing's, we got desert, the snake, you know, something. Okay, let's see. We have past trauma reverse. Yeah, that's you in the Libra energy. Look, Libra, October, vulnerable, and stuck in the past. He ain't gonna give it up. He wants you to give it up, but he won't give it up. He's stuck on you. Whoa. I don't know why my cards are flying today. Okay, we have empty room reversed. Okay, it's like there's always going to be a space in his mind where you fit in, you know, where you take up a lot of his mind space. Yeah, we have side hustle, and time will bring a surprise. He really feels like something's going to be different the next time around, which is crazy. Yeah, we have staying stuck. Let's see. Is the Aries going to try to hit on Mel again? Yeah, this person is not willing to accept the truth about what it is. Okay? We have untrue stories reversed. So that means like whatever you're telling him is the truth. Or, you know, whatever you're saying, like I'm not doing that, that's the truth. And they feel like, oh, maybe she means something else, you know. They could compare you to whoever they're dealing with. We have comparison. They don't really see a future with whoever they're currently dealing with either. Long-term planning reverse, player reverse, running away reverse. So this is someone who will stay in their current situation outside of you, but then still try to, you know, backtrack. Look, lust, not love. Okay. Let's see. Will the Aries try to hit on Mel again? Oops. Yeah, they will. Chemistry. Fuego, intense passion. Things are heating up. Okay. And look, fear of touch. So it's definitely one-sided. And we have savings plans. So yeah, I feel like it's also because you are more abundant. They know that. And whoever they're dealing with, you know, they feel like they don't measure up to who you are or what you have, or, you know, things like that. I'm getting a yes. They will try again. This person seems very persistent, unfortunately. All right. But that is what I got. All right. I don't know why I'm hearing that song, like, it will never be enough. I don't know what song that is. I'm hearing it right now, though. It will never be enough. Something may not ever be enough for him. Okay? Like, I don't know what song that is. Is that from, like, a Disney movie or something? I don't know. Never be enough lyrics. It's from... What is that from? Lauren Alred? The Greatest Showman? I don't even know how I know that song. I feel like I've heard it somewhere, though. All right, and I just got yours. Okay, so give me 1 second. Get you in. You raffle. All right, so you said you were gonna set boundaries with the Aquarius when you go down in December, but you're thinking about waiting because you don't want it to mess up your trip. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Should you wait or do it now? Let's see. Should Mel wait or... Yeah, I think I'm going to take that super chat sign down. And those who know how to edit the amount, they can do that. But I'm going to take that down. Oh, okay. Let's see. So, should Mel wait to set boundaries with the Aquarius or should she do it now? Let's see. Should Mel wait to set boundaries with the Aquarius or should she do it now? No, I just heard the time is now. Okay, let's see. We have the King of Pentacles. Oh, something. You might want to do something sooner than later. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah. So by the time you reunite with this person, I feel like they would know exactly what you want, what you don't want, how you feel, So when it comes to setting boundaries, yeah, I would do it sooner than later. Okay. With the Magician here too. Let's see. Or else things are going to be kind of, there's going to be tension between the both of you. Let's see. Should Mel set boundaries with the Aquarius now or should she wait? Yeah, if you wait, it's going to affect the connection and there will be more issues. Five of Swords. Okay. Let's see. Yep, look, I wanted to come out. Okay. Let's see. Should Mel wait to set boundaries with the Aquarius or... Yeah, I would say something. Yeah, definitely sooner than later. Okay. Spirit is saying, yes, say it now or say it soon. Okay. So that the connection can actually, hopefully get into a better place. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, because things are going to be kind of stagnated between you guys if you don't set boundaries with them or at least let them know, what's going on when it comes to how you feel about the situation. Yeah, because there may be kind of a break or you guys are going to go more into a break if you excuse me, if you don't set boundaries sooner than later. Okay, let's see. I feel like they will respect what you want or whatever boundaries you're setting. Okay, I feel like they will respect it because they do care about you. Okay, yeah, do it sooner than later. Knight of Swords, so that things can start to heal for the better, okay? And then we have the Knight of Cups, yeah. So they will accept your, you know, your boundaries, but they might need a minute to, I want to say, adjust, you know, to your standards, okay? So let's see. Let's see. All right. All right, so for Mel, should Mel wait to set boundaries with the Aquarius, or should she do it now? Yeah, because I'm hearing like it should have been, or you should have set boundary. Look, there is no more time. Okay, and we have August reverse, so something from the past. It's already past August, you know. So, and then we have unsocial reverse. So yeah, if you want your more communication or more interaction with him, I do feel like you got to set boundaries sooner than later. Okay. Let's see. Damn. Okay. Almost choked. Let's see. And then we have decisions reversed. So he wouldn't really be able to, you know, be indecisive or treat you, you know, with mixed signals. Okay. So you got to definitely put your foot down. Okay. Let's see. And then we have next new moon. Okay. So you might want to do something around the new moon, or something significant between you guys could happen around the new moon. I feel like something always crazy happens around the new moon. But you guys will be able to have a better connection. We have repairman as well. Okay, renovate, restart, restore, repair. Okay. Let's see. Should Mel set boundaries with the Aquarius? Yeah, the connection will be better down the line if you set boundaries now. Okay. Yeah, and then you guys can have more fun. Let's see. And then we have social media. You might have to do this over the internet, okay? Yeah, it's going to kind of make him grow up, or have to grow up when it comes to interacting with you, okay? But yes, I am getting do something sooner than later, okay? And then we have too hard and private relationship reverse, okay? So this one says you believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally into your life, okay? Oh, really? Okay. But yeah, with social media coming out, it may have to be over the phone. Yeah, and we have evaluation. Reevaluate the situation. Feed out what doesn't serve you. Yeah, I definitely feel like you need to do something sooner than later, okay? Yeah, keep it real, okay? Keep it real with him. Bye, Felicia reverse. So yeah, I feel like he will take you, you know, if he's been releasing you, or like, you know, going in and out of breaks with you, we have release reverse, bye Felicia reverse, okay? Private relationship reverse. I feel like you need to, it would actually make something better, okay? Whoa. And look, it's happening now. Came out too. All right, but that's what I got for you. You might need to be a little bit more demanding with this person, okay? But that's what I got. Because the more you avoid a conversation, then, you know, the longer it's going to be for something to be better, you know? No problem. That's what I'm here for. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you too. All right. Excuse me. And the list is open. I think it kind of died down now, but that's okay. I'm going to be on here for about another hour or so, okay? And then, well, it depends. I'll see how it goes. But we're at the 2-hour mark, so if nobody shows up in the next hour or so, I will most likely end it. All right. I'm going to plug it back up. And I think I'm going to take that super chat sign down. But anybody who does need to super chat, you can do that if only you can do the 8 or the 12 per question. Okay? Because I don't know why it's doing that. So, oh, okay. Ooh, no. Don't rip, don't rip, don't rip. Okay, perfect. So yeah, if they read the chat, then they'll know. That works.